I had heard the stories about the echoing forest since I was a child. They said that if you walked far enough into it, the trees would begin to whisper your name. As a skeptic, I decided to find out for myself if these tales were mere folklore or something more. Armed with a flashlight and a sense of determination, I ventured into the dense foliage. The canopy above was thick, allowing only slivers of moonlight to pierce through. Each step I took seemed amplified in the eerie silence, disturbed only by the occasional rustle of leaves. An unease settled over me, but I pressed on. Hours seemed to pass, and the woods grew darker, more sinister. That was when it began, the faint whispering. At first, I thought it was just the wind playing tricks on my mind, but then I distinctly heard it, my name, softly spoken, echoing from the shadows. Fear gripped me, but curiosity propelled me further. I followed the sound, my flashlight flickering as if the forest itself was trying to dissuade me. As I ventured deeper, the whispering grew louder and more urgent. My pulse quickened. Suddenly, the light from my flashlight illuminated an old, decrepit cabin. Against my better judgment, I approached and pushed open the creaking door. The inside was dusty and abandoned, yet it felt strangely lived in. On a desk covered in cobwebs lay an old journal. Trembling, I picked it up and began to read. The entry spoke of a man who had also heard the voices and been lured to this very cabin. His last entry described the feeling of being watched, of an unseen presence growing ever closer. The final words sent chills down my spine. I hear them constantly now. They know my name. They know I am here. As I put down the journal, the whispers became deafening. I turned to leave, but the door slammed shut. Panic set in. I banged on the door, but it wouldn't budge. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a figure standing in the shadows. My heart raced as the figure slowly stepped into the light. It was the man from the journal, his eyes hollow and his mouth whispering my name. The last thing I remember before blacking out was his chilling laughter as everything went dark.